63,000 miles of overhead transmission and distribution power lines, 900 substations, 566,000 transformers, and 1.1 million utility poles. That's the framework of a system that delivers electricity to millions of customers in Virginia and North Carolina. Dominion Virginia Power's task is to make improvements and maintain this system to support growing demand and strengthen service reliability. But with 6,300 miles of high-voltage transmission lines running from Allegheny County to Northern Virginia to the Outer Banks, how can we possibly identify problems and make repairs to lines reaching hundreds of feet in height? With this. Dominion has been using helicopters to visually inspect and maintain its transmission systems and rights-of-way since the early 1990s. It's a common practice among electric utilities. Every mile of line is inspected at least once a year.
The main advantage is the fact that it isn't generally limited by terrain or traffic. Dominion's geographic location has mountains, has rivers, has swamps, road crossings, and the helicopter allows us to access those areas that would generally be limited by your traditional vehicles.
Dominion hires licensed qualified contractors to perform the patrols, staffed by a pilot and an experienced lineman as the observer.
We're going to look for any abnormalities on the system or in the right-of-way, and that's anything that's wrong with the structure, damage missing hardware, frayed wires. We're going to look at the right-of-way for any vegetation issues or any encroachments that would cause us safety concern.
The observers in the helicopter have several tools to help spot problems.
It's a FLIR camera system that has 4 sensors, a digital camera that's 15 megapixels, has a day TV video camera, has an infrared camera, and an ultraviolet camera, or better known as Corona.
The patrols hone in on the problem areas, capture the information, and share it with our transmission group.
Once the problems are identified, the data is sent back to our team at the Transmission Line Services Center. They take that data and put it into our work management system, which is SAP. Once that data is in SAP, our supervisors, line supervisors, access the data, prioritize the data, and set dates for repairs.
At times, work has to be done in a highly specialized way. Aerial platform work, a sight not seen by many, is performed by a lineman perched on a platform attached to the left side of the aircraft. Dominion began using this practice several years ago.
Platform work, you would install armor rods on conductors that's been damaged. You would make splices on the same thing, damaged conductors. You could replace cotter pins. You can install bird guards. You can put up static arms, replace static insulators.
Hovering next to a transmission line that carries up to 500 kilovolts of electricity to make repairs is extremely dangerous work requiring uncommon skill.
One of the advantages of the helicopter is it does offer that top-down perspective, which used in tandem with the bottom-up perspective allows us a better view of the health of the assets.
With 8 geographic regions in Dominion Virginia Power's service area to be responsible for, in-depth aerial inspections have proven to be cost-effective and efficient over the years.
Our system is roughly 6,200 miles and close to 50,000 structures. So efficiencies are something we work very hard to capture. If we were to use nothing but ground resources to complete these annual inspections, we estimate that the cost would be about 7 times greater than the costs currently are using a combination of aerial and ground resources.
I can remember as a lineman or trainee or whatever you want to call us back then, if we had to do a patrol, it would take us probably, for 50 structures, it would take us just about all day to do 50 structures. If you did 50 structures in a day, you were a hero. But now we can do 50 structures in no time in this aircraft. We can go through 50 structures and do a great patrol because we can see things a lot better from here.
So if you or your neighbors spot a low-flying helicopter, at times hovering near power lines, don't be alarmed. It could be Dominion working to ensure power is delivered safely, efficiently, and reliably.